Nay, fair Hippolyta.
When you full hour draws near, 4 more happy days. But oh, how this old moon wanes so slow! Like a dowager, like a stepdame, she takes a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnity.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned duke!
Thanks, good Egeus. What is the news with thee?
Full of vexation came I with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forward, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man has a consent to marry her. Stand forward, Lysander. And my gracious duke, this man has a... bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her ranks and interchanged love tokens with my child. With feigning voice verses of any love, with cutting, pierced my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness, and be so she will not hear before grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in this case.
What say you, Hermia?
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I don't know by what power I am involved, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that might befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Question your desires, but know of your youth. Think of your family's blood. For if you do not bow to your father's choice in disobedience, you will live with the livery of a nun in cloisters nude, chanting faint hymns to a cold and fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord? Or I will my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose my soul consent not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, fair Hermia. For if you should not wish to beat your father's will and marry Demetrius as he would, upon Diana's altar doth you pray, until austerity for a single life.
Relents with Hermia, and Lysander yield your crazy title to mine, certain right.
You have your father for Demetrius. Let me have Hermia. Do you marry him? I, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius I watched to his head, made love to Neda's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconsistent man.
Enough! I fear I hear too much. Fair Hermia, you take your father's choice to wed Demetrius as he would. Demetrius, Egeus, go along.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses that do fade so fast?
Belike a font of rain, which I could well betim them from the tempest of my eyes.
I'm for that I could ever read. Could ever hear by tale of history. The course of true love never did run smooth. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt at the wager of a great revenue, and she had no child. From Athens is your house, remote 7 leagues.
Godspeed, my fair Elena, whither away?
Call you me fair, that fair against I'd say. Demetrius lost your fair. Oh, happy fair, sickness is catching. Oh, but fair I saw, yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. Please, teach me how you look and with what art you sway the motions of Demetrius' heart.
His folly, Elena, it's not fault of mine.
None, but your beauty. Would your fault were mine?
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helena, to your minds will unfold. To tomorrow night, when forbid doth behold his silver visage in a watery glass, decking with the liquid pearl the bladed grass. A time when lovers' flight doth still conceal, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
To seek new friends in strangest companies. Farewell, my sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep what Lysander. We must start our side from lover's school till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia.
How happy some other same can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius think not so. He will not know what all, but he will do know. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, then to the wood he will tomorrow night pursue her.
Ow!
Stop it. It's all our company here.
You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to a script.
Here is scroll of every man's name. This is Southsea, through all Athens, to play our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good participants, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors by the scroll, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our plays, the most lamentable comedy and most crude of Piran and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and Mary. Now, read the name of the actors. Master, spread yourself.
Answer, I call you. Nick Button, the viewer.
Ready? Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Button, are sit down for Pirams.
What's Pyramus? A lover. Or a tyrant.
A lover that kills himself Mazgalan for love.
That will ask some tears. It's true before, madame. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Egeus rally or a part to tear a cat in to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebe's car shall shine from far, and make in Mars the foolish fates. This was Lofty. Read the names of the other actors. This was Eccles Swain, a tyrant Swain! A lover is more conduct.
Francis Flute, the Bellows Mender.
Here, Peter Queens.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
Thisbe? What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
A lady that Piran must love.
No, Fate, let me not play a woman. I have a beat coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and may speak as small as you will. No, you must play Pirans, and you, Thisbe, myself, Thisbe father, and I hope play as defeated.
Let me play a lion too. I will roar that I will make enemy's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You would fright the dashes and the ladies. Then they would fright, and that were enough to hang us all.
You can play not part but Pirans. For Pirans is sweet-faced man, a proper man. I shall see a summer's day, a most legitimate like man. You must need play perhaps.
We will meet. And there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Be perfect, take pains, adieu.
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I saw the fairy queen. Did you hear ops upon the green? Farewell, the lop of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and LRS come here on.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen, come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and rough, because that she, as her attendant hath, a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet and changeling. And jealous Oberon would have that child, not of his train, to trace the forest's wild, but she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet, in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do square, and all the else in fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and make it right, or else you are that short and knavish sprite, called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he, that fright the maidens of the villages, skim milk in same time labor in the quern, and boodles make the breathless housewife churn, and sometime make to drink to be on our bum, mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm. Though that hobgoblin call you and sweet pug, you do their work, as they shall have good luck. Are not you here?
You speaks right. I am the merry wonder of the night. I just do Oberon and make him smile when I, a fat and bean-fat horse, beguile name in a likeness of a telephone, and sometimes lark-eye in a gossip's bowl.
And you're my mistress. Would that him alone?
Ill-met by moonlight, Frau Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon! Fairies keep hands. I have phosphor his bet and company.
Cherry, Prashvantan, am not I, Tyler.
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here, come from the fairy steppe of India? But that forces the debauching Amazon. You peasant mistress and you warrior love. To Theseus must be willing to come to give them enjoyed prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania?
And never since the middle summer spring, between hill and day forest to meet, by prep fountain or brush a brook, but that thou brawls, thou hast disturbed our sport.
Do you maintain then it lies in you? Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set you heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of...
No!
But she, being mortal, of the body die. And for her sake, do air up her boy. And for her sake, I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you patiently dance now around, and our moonlight revels go with us. If not,
Show me at eyes for your horse.
Give me that boy, and I will go with them.
Not for the fairy kingdom. First, away, we shall chase down if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way, thou shouted from his roof, tell commander for the injury. My gentleman! My gentleman, come hither. The very time I saw, but you could not. Flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed, a certain aim he took. Yet far, however, the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a trusting flower, before milk white now purple, with last wound. Fetch me that flower, the herb should advance, the juice of it, on sleeping eyes did lay, will make a man or woman madly dote upon the next left creature that it sees.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll wash Titania when she's asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing what she wake and looks upon, she shall pursue it with the soul of love.
I love the knot, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou told me they were stolen into this wood, and here am I, and walled in this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence get ye gone, and follow me no more. Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather do I not in plainest truth tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love you.
And even for, then do I love you more. I'm your spaniel, Demetrius. The more you beat me, I will fawn on you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I'm sick without the look on thee.
But I'm sick when I'm not look on you.
I will not stay thy question, let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I will do the mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, in the town, feel you do me mischief, Demetrius. You wrongs to set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men we do. We should be wooed, and we're not make to woo. I follow him to make a heaven of hell, to die upon a hand I love so well.
Very well, nymph, ere he leave this roof, thou shalt let him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
I, there it is.
I pray thee give it me. This leaves Titania somewhere in the night, and with the juice of it, I'll strike her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies.
Hear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Send me now asleep. And to your oxes and let me rest.
Hands away, now all is well. One aloof stand, sentinel!
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for the true love take, love and language for his sake. be it also cat or bear, pardo boar with bristlet hair, in thy eye that shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some wild thing is near.
Hello, you faint with the wandering in the woods, and to speak wrong, I have forgot our way. We will rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
It's so, Lysander. Find you out to bed, for I, upon this bank, will rest my head.
One turf should serve as pillow for both. One bed, one head, two bosoms and one throat.
Nay, for my sake, good Lysander, my dear, like further yet, don't like so near.
Amen, amen. To that fair place say I, and then and life, when I am loyalty. Here's my bed. Sleep give thee all this rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I must approve this flower force of staring love. Night and silence. Who is here? With so patins he don't wear. This is him my master said. Despise the Athenian maid. Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy elite. So wake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I chatty hands and do not hold me thus.
Don't leave me with doubting. Do not so.
Oh,
Please.
stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. But who is here? On the ground? Lysander? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wood. If you laugh, Lysander, good sir, awake.
And run through fire will for thy sweet sake, transparent Helena. Nature shows that through thy bosom make me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What does he loves your Hermia? What does? Still Hermia still loves you, that be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love.
Wherefore was I deserve this mockery born? Where at your hands these are deserved this scorn? Oh, what a lady of one man refused should be another therefore abused.
This is not Hermia. Hermia sleeps out there, and men of mace come Lysander near.
Help me, Lysander, do the best, Brast. To fast is sobbing from my breast. Oh, pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look, I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away.
are we all met?
Pat, and Carol's marvelous convention place for a rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This is Houghton Break, our touring house, and we will do action and we will before the Duke. What says I, Billy Button?
There are things in this comedy that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer do you that?
Be your laking a perilous fear.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let that prologue seem to say we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, is not a Pyramus, but Bottom the river. This will make them out of here.
Well, we have such a prologue, and shall be right on 8 and 6.
No! Make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Well, it shall be so, but there is 2 hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into chamber. For you know, Pyramid Tisbe mean by moonlight.
Does the moon shine that night we play our play?
Yes, it's that shines that night.
You can never bring in a wall.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? Sunny the cradle of a fairy queen. What? A play to it. I'll be an auditor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyrams, Tisbe, stand fast.
Tisbe, the flower of audience, save us we.
Orders, orders.
Orders, save us we. So has thy breast, my dear Tisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A strange of pyramids, but I played here.
Must I speak now?
Oh, Mary, must you? For you must understand that he goes but to see and us to her, and is to come again.
Most radiant pyramids, most slightly white of hue, of color like the red rose of triumph and brilliant, most briskly juvenile and eke, most lovely Jew, as true as horse, that yet would never tire, amid the pyramids at 9 stand.
Nino, stand, man, why? You must not speak it. That you answer to Pyrams, you speak all your past. Use it all, Pyrams, enter, you use it past, it is never tired.
If I were fair, Tisbe, you were only fine.
Oh, monster! Oh, strange! We are hunted! Pray, masters! Fly, masters! Help!
Why do they run away? It is a neighbor of them to make me hurt.
Button, don't change what do I see and see.
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bless you, Button! Bless you! They'll translate!
But I will not stir from this place. Do what I can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing that they shall hear. La 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 la. La 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 la.
But wake me from my flower bed.
The fin, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain sun-cuckoo gray, whose note a man does mark, but dare no answer nay. For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would get remembered a lie? That he cried, cuckoo, never so.
I pray you, gentle mortals, think again. My ear is much enamored of thy note, so is my eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtuous force perforce does move me. Once I felt you to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reasonable people in company nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbors not make them friends.
Thou art
Nay, I
as
can
sweet.
click upon occasion.
Thou art as beautiful.
Not so nice, but if you had wit enough to get out of this forest.
Out of this wood? Do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here with thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still does stand upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. Various masters in cobweb. Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hope is his walks and gambol of these eyes, not to him else. And do him courtesies. Come, come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon methinks looks out her eye, and when she weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Dig up my lover's stone, and bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awake, that what it was the next came in her eye, which she must often in extremity.
My mistress in monster is in love!
That falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian eyes with the love juices that you did do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side. Then, when he waked, of course she must be I.
Stand close, that is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
What's this, my Lysander? Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, will thou give him me?
But I'd rather give his carcass to my house.
Out, dog! Out! You drive me past the bound of maiden patience.
Oh, you spend your passion on a mispriced mood. I am not guilty on Lysander blood, nor is he dead, for that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get thee for?
A privilege. Never to see me more.
There is no following her in this fierce vein.
Oh, here therefore for a while I will remain. What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite! About the wood goes sweeter than the wind, and Helena from Maxim looked up fine. I'll charm his eyes again should appear.
I go! How I go! Swifter than an arrow from a Tatar's bow!
Go! Love of this purple dye, hid with cupid archery. Think and apple of his eye, when his love he does espy. Let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When does wake, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of a fairy band, Helen gives me a hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's key. Shall we defend pageancy? Lord, what fools these mortals be?
Why should you think that I should win scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears.
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth, Oh, Danish holy Frey, your words are Hermia's. Will you give her over?
I had no judgment when Tikhomirov swore.
None in my mind. Will you give her over?
Demetrius loves her and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I compare deny? Oh, crystal is muddy, oh, how ripe in show thy lips, that kissing cherries, tempting grow.
Oh, spite, oh, hell, I see you all are bent to set against me for this merriment. Can you not hate me as I know you do? Oh, but you must join is
Helena,
to mock me too?
It's not so.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I think it brought me to the sound. But why unkindly did so leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bite. Hey, Helena, who more in guilt the night.
I don't believe you, it cannot be.
To fashion this sport in spite of me, injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you this contrived to mate me for this bad derision?
I'm amazed at your passionate word. I scorn you not, it seems that you scorn me.
Hey, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent! You, juggler! You, canker blossom! You, chief of love! You, puppet! You, gothic puppet! You!
Get to Copenhagen and stolen my love from him! Puppet? Why so? That's the way goes the game. I also received that
Pray, you dirty money gentleman! You don't let him hurt me! I was never cursed! I have no gift. Injurious Hermia!
Be not afraid, her. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part. You are two officials in her behalf that scorn the services. Leave her alone, speak not of Helena. Take not her part, for if she does intend. Never so little show of love to her. You shouted back.
Now, she holds me not. Now follow if you desire to try. Who's right, of thine or mine? It must be Helena.
Follow? No. I'll go with thee cheek by job.
You, mistress, all the call is long of you. Go not back.
I will not trust you. I'm not going to stay in your cursed company. Your hands, then mine are quickly for a prey. My legs are longer, so I run away.
I'm amazed and don't you want to see?
This is thy negligence! Still thou mistakes, or else commit thy never skillfully!
Believe the king of shadows, I mistook! Did not you tell me I should know the man?
Thou see, the lover seek a place to fight. Had they for Robin overcast the night? The starry welkin covered and always dropping fog as black as a heron, then crashed this corp into Lysander eye. Into Lysander eye! I took my queen and back to Indian boy.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared and field and town. Goblin lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where go, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow my voice.
Lysander! Speak again! Don't run away! Don't coward! Are you fled? Speak! In some bush? Where do you hide your head?
Thou coward! Art thou bragging to the stars? tell in the bushes that you look for worse and will not come. Come, recreant. Come, thou, child. I'll whip thee with a rod. He's defiled that draws a sword on thee.
Yeah, are you there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
The violin is much slighter hill than I. I followed fast, but faster he did fly. That fallen am I, in a dark and uneven way, and he will rest me.
Aye then, you mocked me. You shall by this deer, if ever your face by daylight see. Now go your way. Greatness comes to waste.
Oh, very night, a long and tedious night. Stay me a while from mine own company.
Heaven's shield Lysander in the mean fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eyes, and the country proverb known that every man shall take his own. In your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit down upon this flower bed. Sit down.
Cobweb.
And I am will stick the koi, and stick musk roses in the slick smooth head, and kiss large ears, my gentle joy.
Mustard seed. Cobweb. Scratch my head. I mustn't go to the barber. Marvelous hair about my face, and if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love? Or say, sweet love, what thou desires to eat?
I would like a hay. Some hay, good hay. Sweet hay. Has no to follow. But I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition to sleep.
Sleep thou,
Come with me.
and I will. Paris be gone, and I was away.
Welcome, good Robin. See thou sweet sight. Be as you wasn't wont to be. See as you wasn't wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon? What vision have I seen? I the night was often as.
Here lies your love.
How came these things to pass?
Then my queen, in silence said, creep grafted in a shape, with the globe can compass soon. Sweet to the every moon.
Come, my lost in our flight. Tell me, how it came this night? Can I sleep if you was found with these mortals on the ground?
Come, my queen, to the mountain's top to hear the confusion, the music of the hounds and echoes in Conflict Junction.
I was with Hercules. and Cadmus? Once, when in a wood of Crete they bayed the bear with hounds of Sparta, never did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred of the Spartan kind. My hounds are like Thessalian bulls, slewed and flawed, with ears that sweep away the morning dew. Crook-kneed, dew-lapped. A cry more tunable has never been hollered to, nor answered to horns. Judge when you hear, but soft. What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander, this Demetrius is, this Helena, old Nether's Elena. I wonder of being here all together.
Maybe they came to observe the rites of May, but on hearing of our plans, chose to join our solemnity. Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns.
Pardon, my lord.
Pray, all stand. But St. Valentine's is past. What is this that you can stay, sleeping side by side, with no jealousy from hatred and fear, no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. Half sleep, half walk, but as yet, I swear, I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to begin from Athens, where we might, without the peril...
Enough, my lord, you have enough! I beg the law, will upon his head. You have stolen away. We would, Demetrius, whereby to have defeated you and me, you of your wife and me of my consent when she should be your wife.
But my good lord, I wot not by what power, by some power each is. The object and the pleasure of my eyes, here was only Helena.
These couples shall be knit with us in the chapel. Away to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
Why then were we awake? Let's follow them. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
I had such a dream, a magical dream, fantastic dream, about elves and fairy folk. I should write a play about it.
If he come not, then the play is married. It goes not forward, does it?
The Duke is coming from the temple. There are 2 or 3 or 4 and ladies more married. If our sport had got forward, we had all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully bottom, he lost 6 pence a day during his life.
Where are the lads? Where are the hearts?
Vadim, a most courageous day, a most happy hour.
Not a word about me. Everyone check his lines, and I hope our play is preferred. The Duke will see the sweetest comedy of his life. No more words. Away. Go away.
Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
'Tis more true than strange. I cannot believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys, these Lovers and madmen have such fantasies that one cannot apprehend, one cannot comprehend. Or should one but apprehend the joy, then the bringer of that joy can comprehend.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesses than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy. Good morrow, my friends. May your hearts be filled with joy. May love live long in your hearts.
More than to us, wait in your royal walks, your board, your bed.
I beg, please, I pray, no epilogue, for our play needs no excuse.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fed is straight.
To the best by bed will we, which by us shall blessed be.
And the issue they create ever shall be fortunate.
So shall all in cupidity ever true in love and be.
And each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace.